Lucien Lévy-Bruhl, Quid De Deo Seneca Senserit, Episode 10. Qua propter operae pretium est, qualem habuerit, Deum Seneca quaerere, non ita ut Dei qualem sibi effinxerant stoici, imaginem iam toties, a per dritiorbus, expressam nos quoque adumbremus, sed potius ut manifestum fiat, quid illi imagini aditerit, quid ademerit Seneca. Therefore, qua propter, this is a summary statement, operae pretium est, it is worth the trouble. This expression, operae pretium est, appears in the preface to Livy's history, most famously, and it's used many other places. Therefore, it is worth the trouble, quaerere. Quaerere here is a noun because it's an infinitive. It's a verbal noun, and quaerere is the subject, est is the verb, and pretium is the predicate. Therefore, seeking out, and then the object of quaerere is this relative clause, which is an interrogative. Qualem through Seneca. Therefore, seeking out what kind of a god, qualem Deum, Seneca had, that is worth the trouble. And habuerit is a perfect subjunctive because this is part of an indirect question. Qualem modifies Deum, Seneca is the subject, habuerit is the verb. So seeking out what kind of a god Seneca had is worthwhile. It's operae pretium. It is worthwhile, non ita, not for this reason, and then from ut through adumbremus constitutes a single clause, not so that, and in which, again, there is another relative, not so that we might also, nos quoque adumbremus, this means to give a sketch or outline, not so that we might also outline or sketch what kind of, qualem, what kind of an image the Stoics, stoici, here's the masculine plural nominative, subject of effinxerant, what kind of an image the Stoics had fashioned for themselves, sibi. Effinxerant is a pluperfect indicative, third plural active, from the verb effingo, which means to fashion. So not in order that we might also sketch out what kind of an image the Stoics had fashioned for themselves. And now we have another modifier for imaginem. In addition to the interrogative qualem, which modifies imaginem, we also have expressam. Expressam is feminine singular accusative because it modifies the feminine singular accusative imaginem. So, not so that we might also sketch out the picture, what kind of a picture the Stoics had for themselves, and imaginem, a picture which has now so many times, iam toties, expressam, been described, peritioribus, a peritioribus, by more experienced scholars. Expressam, as I've said, is feminine singular accusative, and it is a perfect passive participle. It patterns with this a peritioribus, ab plus the ablative here expressing agency, and peritioribus then is masculine, plural, ablative of agent. It's a comparative adjective. So not for this reason, ut through adumbremus, but rather, said Photius, for this reason, ut manifestum fiat, so that it might become clear. Both fiat and adumbremus are present subjunctives, so that it might become clear, and then what is it that will become clear? Quid through Seneca. So then, the subject of fiat is this clause, quid through Seneca. The predicate is manifestum. So what is it that may become clear? Quid illi imagini aditerit, quid ademerit Seneca. The subject of both of these verbs, aditerit and ademerit, is Seneca, which of course is masculine singular nominative as the subject. So that it might become clear what Seneca added to that image and what he took away, aditerit and ademerit. Both of these quids are neuter, singular, accusative, and they are interrogative pronouns. The first is the object of aditerit, which is a perfect subjunctive because it's an indirect question, and the second quid is the object of ademerit, which is also perfect subjunctive for the same reason.